shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who is fearless. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause in a world of reckless automobiles. These are my motovlogs.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Your boy Chris on the Goldwing, riding with Jumper on I-10. 78 degrees on the Honda Goldwing. Got a motorcycle coming up on your left. Riding on the double dark side. So far had a good ride down. Always good to hang out with Jumper.
Yeah.
Looks like a Harley.
Yeah.
That's a victory. That's a victory.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a victory. But it's always a good ride to hang out with Jumper.
Yeah. Peace, love, and happiness.
Yes, sir.
You know what Don King, you know what Don Comedians used to say?
What's
Don
that?
Comedians, peace, love, and happiness. On Soul Train.
You know, Jumper is one of the few guys I know that'll ride. You know, a lot of guys got gold wings, but few of them would really ride it outside the city limits. So Jumper is one of the few that would stretch it out. Matter of fact, Jumper went out to California with me. That was when 2024, I think. Yeah, 2024. We rode out to California together.
Yeah, that was a beautiful ride, man.
That was a good ride.
Loads of fun, brother.
Yes, sir.
It was a little hot, but that was to be expected.
Right. Kenna, what did you think of that little that tire pressure, that Fantix air inflator that we used back there?
I'm going to get me one. I ordered one offline, but it was apparently not of good quality. It stopped working. It didn't last me 2 years, man.
Right.
So I'm going to be looking for that one and order it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because you got to have one on the road. You got to have a tire inflator.
Right. That's true, man. You got to have one of those. It makes a world of difference.
You got to have a battery jumper, too. I got a battery jumper. I just don't. My tire inflator went belly up on me.
You know, one of the things I kind of like about that particular tire inflator is that it cuts itself off once it reaches the set pressure. So you set your pressure.
Right.
And then it'll cut itself off.
Yeah, mine had the same features. It just it was a different brand and it didn't last. I forget what the brand name was, but
yeah,
that's the way it goes sometimes, man.
It was probably made in Shenzhen, China.
Well, you know, people do that. I mean, they do that. They copy a lot of stuff, man.
Right.
You don't know if you get the original or the copy. You know.
Exactly. Yeah. They do that because a lot of the stuff is manufactured overseas.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff is manufactured overseas, so you don't know if you're getting an original or a bootleg.
Yeah, I mean they do it in Asia, man. When I was in Korea, I bought me and my wife 2 knockoff Rolex watches.
Right.
And they both look like the original. But of course they were not. They didn't last long. They can fake the phone for a minute though. They look like it. They look like the Rolex, but
right.
They didn't last.
Hey, Jumper, you didn't have a Rolex. You had a Polex.
Whatever you want to call it. It didn't work, brother.
You had a Polex, man.
They were beautiful watches.
You know, that's what they used to say when I was back in school. You know, that ain't a Rolex, that's a Polex.
Polex, yeah.
We're in Sweet Home, Alabama. Jumbo, what's your mileage show now to the house?
This is 69.
Yeah, it feels perfect. If it stay like this all the way home, we have it made.
Yeah, would it be nice?
Yeah, it would be.
As soon as that sun get up on those trees, it's going to start changing them.
Right.
Looks like that Tahoe quit on it for some reason.
Right.
Yeah, over there with that hood up. That's not good.
Shouts out to Simba. He got a Can-Am Spider. He said that it did the same number that my Goldwing did at the time when I guess you turn the key but wouldn't crank up.
Right.
And he said he had to pay like $1,000 in towing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, to get it, I guess the distance that he needed to have it delivered to. He said it cost $1,000, but he was going to get his AAA to reimburse him.
Right.
So I tell anybody, if you're doing a lot of traveling on a motorcycle or a recreational vehicle, get some AAA. Get the best one they got. I got the plan that has the 200-mile towing.
Okay. What does that run you? Monthly or what?
I don't know. I can't remember if you can do a monthly. I do a yearly plan. Because it covers my vehicles, it covers my trailer. That's just like guys that pull trailers on a motorcycle. Just because you hook the trailer on your bike don't mean your trailer is covered. You follow me? So if something happened to your trailer, let's say you're traveling and your trailer break down. If your trailer is not covered, they're not going to offer you towing because it's not on the policy. You follow what I'm saying?
Right, gotcha.
So different insurance companies do it different. All of them do it different. So you got to check with your particular insurance company. And, if your trailer's not covered on the policy, then they may have you do a separate policy. So like for me, I'm with State Farm. State Farm would cover the trailer, like, as far as liability. So let's say that I just buy a trailer and hook it on my Goldwing. If for some reason my trailer got involved in an accident, it'll be covered under liability because it's hooked to the bike. But it's not covered as far as theft, as far as like fires, as far as like, I guess they would call it comprehensive.
Right.
Or full coverage, yeah. So I had to get a separate policy with State Farm, a total separate policy, which is really cheap, and it covers my trailer in case anything happened to it. So if it break down, that'll fall under towing. If it's stolen, if it burns up, if it's because it's an accident. I mean, it's the coverage on my bike extends to the trailer, is what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Now, I think like with Geico, and I may be saying it incorrectly, but I think Geico, it falls under their accessory. The trailer falls under their accessory. Or at least it used to, I'm not sure. But now, will they cover it if somebody stole it or if it got involved in an accident? I don't know. I don't think so. Would they cover it if your trailer broke down? Would that fall under towing? Just because it's hooked to your bike? I don't know. You need to, you have to look into your particular insurance.
Yeah, I'm with Geico. I'm gonna have to do that.
Right. So let me say this. So with my AAA, because like with State Farm, they'll tow it to the nearest shop. I think 50 miles or something, whatever. It's some ridiculous mileage, and you got to pay the difference. But with my AAA, they would tow my motorcycle or my trailer or both up to 200 miles for no additional charge, as opposed to the nearest shop. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So if you just got it on your insurance and say, well, if I break down, I'll call towing, they may only just tow it 50 miles or to the nearest shop. But if you're really out on the road, if you're traveling far away from home, and the nearest shop is 100 miles away, they're going to make you pay the difference.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So
yeah, it's going to cost you. You get out there on the road and you break down. Like I told you that time, my main fuse blew on my Goldwing, and man, I wound up. I spent $700. I had to call a taxi to come to get me.
Right.
Take me to the U-Haul place, get a truck, come back, load it up, take it home. I was out to $700.
Right.
For a $2 fuse. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
It happened on Sunday. Motorcycle shops closed. Most dealerships are closed on a Monday, so I didn't have any choice, you know.
And you, how much you spend? What again?
$700.
$700.
Yeah, and that was before I got my 2012, so that was probably somewhere around 2010. No, it was before then. It might have been 07.
So $700 for a $2 fuse, huh?
Right. You know, adjusted for inflation, that's probably like $1,000 a day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's gonna cost you. You break down out here on this highway, and then you got to risk leaving your bike on side of the road while you go and get something. It can always get stolen. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Or hit.
Hit or stolen.
Yeah, I try to overemphasize. If you're gonna be traveling on your motorcycle outside of 50 miles or so, I just recommend getting like a AAA. I mean, you can cover it. Your insurance company will cover it under towing, but you need to find out how many miles will they tow you.
Right.
So if you with Progressive and your bike break down and you call towing, how many miles are they going to tow you? They may say, well, we only tow you up to 25 miles, or we may tow you up to 50 miles. Where if you're out in the middle of Bula Makula on the backside of the moon,
right,
and the nearest shop is, if the nearest shop is 500, if the nearest shop is, let's say, 150 miles away, they're going to charge you up the frame to haul that bike 150 miles.
Right.
But with that AAA, which I have vehicles and trailers, I can't remember the name of the policy, but it covers my vehicles and my trailers. They'll tow up to 200 miles. Now, keep in mind, that's not their base policy. Their base policy, the towing is a lot. It may be 50 miles or whatever. It's really low. So I told them, I wanted the farthest mileage that I could get on towing, which was like a 200 mile distance.
That's smart. That's not like what it happened, on the East Coast, but you start heading out west.
Right.
Yeah.
You
might need that 200 miles to the next, Honda dealership. You might need it.
And that's exactly how I looked at it. Especially going out west.
Yeah. Anything in Texas and anything west of Texas, it's sparse, man. You got to, you're going to need something like that if you're traveling those areas.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And the thing that generally happen on breakdowns, most of the time it be tires.
Yeah.
Tires, maybe overheating, but 9 times out of 10 it be those tires. So you got to make sure you got some good tires.
That's why I want to run Roadside and, get a run flat tire, man. Because, that's just security. You're out there on the road. If you got a run flat, you can make it.
Yeah. Hey,
long distance on the run flat on the motorcycle.
Humdinger just had to deal with something like that here recently, but he was on a run flat.
Right.
Now, why is this street wet? I know we're not running in toward no rain. Let me check the weather map now.
It may have rained earlier this morning. It's clear now, though.
You know, the only thing I don't like about the rain, I mean, I love the rain. I love the coolness. And I don't like getting my bike dirty. It's like, man, I don't mind riding in the rain. It's like, man, I got to clean my bike.
Yeah, you got to ride 1 mile in the rain and it's dirty.
Yeah, your shiny bike is dirty now. We got 25 miles we're going to be getting off.
Right. Yeah, I can drive that highway with eyes closed, man.
Run it by me again, Jumper.
I can ride that highway with my eyes closed. That 5920 going through Meridian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to be on that road all the time.
Yeah. You did some truck driving for some years too, didn't it?
Yeah, 22.
Oh, okay. You know, we're on 10 now. But when I came out of California on 10 coming through Phoenix, man, it was so hot. It was hotter than a mother trucker.
Right.
Man, it was so hot on 10. I said, I am never coming back that way again.
Oh, yeah. You're further south. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Oh, my God.
They're throwing them up a bus over there. Whoever
you know what?
Those buckets, man, that guy's a genius. Them people make money. I don't care when you go to a buckets unless it's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Man, I hate that truck did that. Now he's going to throw all that wind on me. Maybe he'll stay straight because it's coming off that ramp. He know he don't.
He changed his mind.
You know he don't have a governor.
He got all these cars coming out of buckets.
Yeah. But yeah, tires, man, really, really important. That's why I'm running the car tire on the back. And I got a Michelin on the front. My Michelin Road WGT on the front. You know, that might be even a better, you know, I've been recommending the BT46 or the BT45 on the front. Because it's a meteor tire and a car tire on the rear. I'm starting to rethink it and considering having a Michelin on the front with a car tire on the rear.
Yeah, that would work.
Cause the Michelin got some pretty deep grooves on their front tire. I'm gonna go back to the right lane, Kenneth.
All right. Come on over.
Yeah, I've looked at a lot of front tires. The Michelin seem to have deeper grooves on the front. So I'm starting to reconsider and thinking about just, you know, car tire rear, Michelin Road WGT front, as opposed to the BT46. The BT46 is going to last longer, no doubt about it. Because it's a meteor tire. It's a rear tire, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to run a Michelin on the front. Or you could keep it BT46 on the front.
Yeah, I mean, you've got that. You can put, there's a rear tire that you can run on the front, right?
The BT46.
A BT46, okay.
Yeah, it's a rear tire that I put on the front. But, you know, I had so many people say, Chris, do I run the tires backwards? You know, I tell everybody, for me, I run it forward rotation. I don't know. You know, I guess they listening to Dark Side forums.
Uh-huh.
But for me, I've always ran it forward. I've never recommended backwards.
What would be the benefit of that?
I don't know. I'm assuming. The only thing I can think of is the way it will move water.
Right.
But you're riding in more dry conditions than wet conditions. So, I truly don't know.
Uh-huh.
But, I've heard it is to push the water away from the bike as opposed to bringing the water toward the bike. But
okay, I got you.
But I find
I see that.
But when I see bikers do that, they tires in the cupping faster. They tires in the cupping.
Right.
Because it's a directional tire.
Yeah, I can't see how that would be a smart thing to do.
Yeah, for me, if I'm gonna run a BT46, which I've done it for a long time, I just always run mine forward.
Right.
And it works. It works fine. So I-10 is the business of the highway, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I-10 is always busy. Boy, that's a heavy load there. I know we close to his max weight.
I'm a chain lane so that car don't get on your bumper.
Yeah, you got some of these people out here, man. The speed limit don't mean nothing to them. that guy got to be running at least 90.
I know.
Or like 100. He's pulling away from us like we standing still.
Yeah, and we moving.
Yeah.
Hey, that big truck that had passed us, man. I'm like. I guess they say they need to be on the I-10 by 10. Shoot.
Did you see that guy on YouTube? He crashed his Goldwing, and it wasn't that much damage done to it.
Yeah.
His insurance company covered it.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I watched the whole video, but I remember seeing a guy saying that.
Right.
I think was it a bagger?
No, it was a tour.
It was a tour. Okay, yeah, I saw some damage to it, and he had the lights on or some show. He had it showing saying that they totaled it out.
Yeah. And once you damage those front forks, the insurance company don't want to, they don't want to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? The possibility that it's not going to be corrected.
Right.
So it didn't take much to total out of Goldwing.
I saw that, man, but I don't know if I saw the whole story. Did he say he's gonna get another one, or did he made it sound? Okay.
Yeah, he said he's gonna get another one. They gave him full replacement. They gave him full replacement cost.
Did he say how he damaged it?
He said he was. He said another biker had broken down and he was slowing down, and the guy sounded like he might not have been that experienced.
Oh, okay.
He said he wound up sideswiping somebody.
Okay.
And he said it was his fault. His hand slipped off the brake, and they said it was a very light, collision. But the whole front of this thing is plastic, man.
His hand slipped off the brake, huh?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Murphy's Law, whatever go wrong will go wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like he probably didn't even have a headset. He was with another guy, or he saw somebody break down.
He said he saw somebody break down, and he was over to see if he could help. Slowing down to see if he could help, and he wound up bumping somebody. And he said it was a light collision, but it just caved in that on the on the right side of the bike. It caved in the fairing.
Yeah.
And destroyed the radiator too, because that radiator is seated inside that fairing. So
Oh, okay.
Like, we just gonna toggle it out.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see the whole video. I did click on it. I saw him saying that it, you know, I don't really just watch too many videos because I be busy, but I did see it. Yeah, you gotta keep your head. You gotta pay attention, man. But you know, stuff happened, man. You know, when I was coming to Birmingham, somebody almost, this old Tesla tried to come around me real fast, almost ran into me.
Right.
Because sometimes people just be so impatient, man. You know, I'm trying to look at the GPS and the lanes of, you know how they'll do. You think you're in the right lane, and next thing you know, you got two right lanes next to your right lane. Like that truck up here trying to get over. He see he can't get over. And now the car coming over.
Yeah, some people, man, they don't keep it in following distance, man. They ride, they tailgate.
Right.
They tailgate people. That's why most accidents happen. You know.
Right. They don't leave
keep a proper following distance. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that's one thing I learned in trucking, man. You got to keep a distance off the field. You got to be prepared in case they slam on their brakes. They swerve, they miss something in the road. You can't be tailgate people.
Right. You know, most people, majority of my viewers are truck drivers.
Yeah.
And majority of them are Goldwing owners. And, you know, those are going to be your safest, those are going to be your safest riders, the truck drivers.
Oh,
because they know, like, you used to drive trucks, I used to drive trucks. You know, truck drivers know. But these cagers, man, they'll push you to the limit.
Yeah. Be right on the bumper, man.
Right. They don't leave them. They don't leave no room. And on a motorcycle, you need to have as I call it, get out of trouble room. We got 8
yeah, that's why I don't like, especially you ride with a lot of young guys, man, on motorcycles. They just don't think that way, man. And they be riding, you know, side by side, 100 miles an hour.
Right.
Just crazy stuff, man.
Sure is, man. Man, they must took the governors off these trucks, cause they rolling, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can get past them.
Yeah, we doing 75 and just barely passing this.
Yeah, just barely passing this truck. They down there fishing. Look at that, down there fishing.
Yeah, I got fishing, man. That's a good cheap way to you can feed yourself and entertain yourself at the same time.
Right. Feed yourself and entertain yourself.
Yeah. It can't be excited. You know, you're a good spot. It's entertaining, man.
Yeah. I guess that's part of the Gulf, isn't it? Or that's a lake or something, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, we coming up from Mobile.
Run that by me again.
I think this Mobile we coming up on, right?
Yeah, Mobile, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that truck must got turbo boost. Let me see if I can get up there past them. Yeah, these trucks don't have no governors, man. If there's anybody watching my video in Mobile, Alabama, put it down in the comment section below.
You know what? I ain't even visited that battleship yet. I've been meaning to do that. They got a battleship that you can tour down here.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay.
And I just want to check it out. I haven't done it yet.
Four miles up.
It may be over on the left somewhere. There it is, right there on your left.
Oh, okay. I'm going to change lane. Oh, yeah. You talking that ship over there?
Yeah, it's a battleship. I think it's the USS Alabama.
USS Alabama.
Yeah, I believe it was a, World War II era battleship.
Oh, okay. That's a Battleship Parkway. Battleship Parkway, passing.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna come down here and visit that one. One of these days ain't got nothing to do.
Oh, okay.
Come here, check it out. Yeah.
Is it a tourist spot?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can go over there and visit.
Okay. Hey, let me know. I may ride with you.
Man, they have the best Mardi Gras.
Mobile.
Yeah, well, this is where the original Mardi Gras was.
Right.
And that's what I'll do. I'll come down here. Let's see, what's Mardi Gras? October? Is it October? I don't know what the Mardi Gras is. I think it's October.
Oh, okay. You got about 2.9 to get off. Well, exit 26 feet. Mobile. Or is it Mobile, Alabama? Mobile, Alabama.
Some say tomatoes, some say tomato, man. You know what I'm saying?
You want to get out and see the country? Man, a motorcycle like the Goldwing is the way to do it.
I agree with you.
And it's cheap.
Yeah, it's cheap. Most economical way to do it, too.
Instead of object in the road, I guess something's supposed to be in the road up here. Yeah, something in the road, Kenna. Right there.
Yeah. That's a chair?
Yeah, look like a chair.
It's been hit a few times, too.
Yeah. Look at that truck, man. He rolling, man.
Oh, yeah.
And the tunnel said 40 miles an hour. All right, guess we're finna go through a tunnel. And he running hard in that tunnel, man. Man, that dude running hard through that tunnel. Let me let my shade up so I can see. All right, Jumper, we got a tunnel. Riding through the Goldwing. Coming through this tunnel. You there, Jumper?
Here.
All right. Look like we finna be coming out of it in a minute. Here in Mobile, Alabama. Does this tunnel go under the water?
Yeah.
It does, okay.
Under Mobile Bay.
I thought I felt a little bit of water pressure.
Yeah.
All right, we finna be coming out of it there, Jumper. All right. Yeah, I thought I felt a little bit of water pressure. I've came through there before.
Looks like it's taking us on a 180. What's it doing?
Is it going right? Did we go right? Look like we're going wrong. We're going to find out.
Yeah. I think I've made this mistake before. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's wait and see. What is it?
It's showing me right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it just going over one lane.
That's where the cruise ships. It's a dock. They dock with a cruise ship.
Oh, okay. Right.
Taking a cruise out of Alabama. Most of the time, it's going to be down here in Mobile.
All right.
That's one thing I haven't done yet, man. I've never been on a cruise.
You ain't been on a cruise?
No.
Man, sure. I've ridden down to Miami and jumped on a cruise ship.
I got to get that done. I haven't done that yet.
Man, that's what you call a Caliente special. Get off your bike and hop on a cruise ship, man. You know, you got ships leaving out of New Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Anywhere there's a lot of water. What's that jumper? You made that mistake coming out of that tunnel before?
Yeah. You're not watching what you're doing. You don't miss a turn.
Yeah, the GPS was doing a number. And that's what happened to me in Birmingham when that freaking Tesla got me. I'm trying to follow the GPS, but not moving so fast that I missed a turn.
Yeah, they should have me run trailers from Birmingham down there to Mobile. And that was an easy day of work, man. You just hook up that trailer, bring it down here, drop it off, and go home. That was the end of your day.
Right.
That was a pretty good job. It was just time for me to retire, man.
Yeah, you know, trucking. I enjoy trucking. It just gets tiresome, man, being away from home.
Right.
As a lane banger call it, the bird cage or the cage, being in the cage. But I enjoyed it, man. One of the things I really liked about trucking, you ain't in the, you're not in there with the boss, you're not in there with the supervisor. It's just you in the truck.
It's almost like you're working for yourself. You get your bill of lading, get your orders. Yeah.
And you just. You ain't got nobody on your back. You just got to get to your destination.
Right. Yeah, that's what I loved about it, man. I worked for him for 15 years, man. You go in there, you get your bills.
Right.
Get out, do your route, come back and turn these high bills in and go home, man. That'd be weeks. I didn't see anybody in the company. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Man, you get your bill of lading. And you out of there, man.
Yeah.
You just got to get to your destination. You can play your music or,
Yeah.
You kind of like, you on your own.
Yeah.
That part I did enjoy about trucking.
You don't have to deal with the office, the inner office crap that goes on.
Right.
Attitudes, people disturbing your work.
Right.
When I was in the Army, the last job I had on that to do there, I hated it. Because I sit in the office all day. You can't get your work done. People coming by your desk, they want to make small talk.
Right.
They cut into your production. I got one done on weekends that I did all week. I would come in, when I was in Korea, I'd come in on Saturday, and I'd work from 8 to noon time and got one done. And those hours that I got done Monday to Friday. Right.
That's what I liked about trucking. You kind of like you your own boss, man.
Yeah, I loved it. Yeah, I got stupid and wanted to be a hot shot driver. It went on, man. Don't get me wrong. I was picking my own loads. I was running loads out to California. I love that. You know what I'm saying? Being my own boss.
Right.
But my money was going in my head out to other people, man.
Right. Yeah. You say you spend the money fast and you can make the money.
Yep. like they say, it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep of what you make.
I like that. I like that.
Because you can make a lot of money and it's all going to your hands, you know. I hear people lying to me all the time. Oh, man, you know, you're going to get rich being a hot shot driver. Yeah, right. That's a lie.
Right.
You see the money, but you don't keep the money.
Yep. Yep, you make it, but you be forking it out. I'm going over.
You got to deal with DOT. I was getting pulled over at least once a week.
Man.
These DOT drivers, these state troopers and DOT officers, man, they love to pull over a hot shot truck because it's an easy inspection.
Right.
They get the same credit, you know, but they don't have to check nearly as much.